So here's how Knocking Live Video works. I simply tap on the icon for Knocking Live Video on the iPhone desktop. When the app launches, I can choose between family or friends. In this case, I'm going to choose family. I'm going to select Brian. I'm going to tap Share Video. This phone has knocked this phone. I'm going to open up the Knocking Live Video to begin the session. And this phone will be sending live video via 3G to this phone. Right now we're establishing a connection. This phone is receiving it. And now this phone is actually filming. So you'll see my hands coming in here. Here's an example of some real life situations of receiving live knocking video. My brother sent me a knock of his new English bulldog puppy who's quite exhausted, as you can see in this video that I'm receiving live on my iPhone. You're going to see a couple other incidents where I've received knocks recently from others that are on our testing team. Here's an actual knock that I received. I'm located in Connecticut, and this is an actual knock of somebody on the streets of San Francisco. So that knock came through, and it was quite interesting to get a quick snapshot of the streets of San Francisco. Then moving on, I got a knock from one of our other members on our team who was going for a car ride here, as you can see, and then they decided to give me a little bit of a bird's eye view of the passenger showing the car driving through the streets on the way to, I believe, a shopping mall here. So you can see the interesting opportunities to use Knocking Live Video in your daily life. On how to join Knocking. You're first going to want to choose a username. Usernames have to be at least 3 digits or more. Then you select the first name. In this case, I'm going to put Pointy Heads. And then you enter your email address here. In this case, I'm just going to paste in an email. Then you hit join. You could also add a photo, but I'm going to skip that step for right now. You can also connect with your Facebook friends. Right away, you can add your Facebook account in here, but I'm going to skip that and save that for later. We can do that in the settings screens later. So now I'm already in Knocking Live Video, and the next thing that I need to do is I actually need to find friends. So I tap the icon in the upper left hand corner, and then I use the search tool here to find friends. So I can search by first name, last name, or by username. So here I found Brian, and I'm going to send a friend request to Brian right now. So it's showing that I've sent a friend request. Brian should receive a friend request here on this phone. I'll go into Knocking Live Video on this phone. I'll go into Requests, and I'm going to approve. So I have been approved. Knocking user has been added to you in your friends list. I'll hit OK. So now if I go back one more time here, I'm going to see that Brian has been added to my friends list. Now, to do a knock to share live video, I simply select the friend from your friend list, I hit share video, and then I'm sending a knock. I can accept the knock on this phone here. And now we're establishing a connection. So now that phone is actually seeing live video wherever I am. Here's how you use the knocking settings. In the upper right corner, you're going to find a settings tab. You simply tap that. This will bring you into your profile. If you like, you can turn Facebook Connect on and share a live knocking video with your Facebook friends by simply entering your Facebook username and your password. So now you see that it's successfully activated. You can also tap on the help to find out more information about how to use knocking. We also have an about button which will give you links back to our website where there's a whole host of other information to help you with knocking. You can even change your profile photo by tapping on the photo, choosing from an existing album, selecting the photo that you'd like. You can scale and set the size of the photo. Simply hit choose, and that photo will be updated to your profile. I'd also like to show you a way that you can invite your friends. By tapping the icon of the two faces in the upper left-hand corner, you can select our Invite tab. In here you'll find two ways to invite friends. One by choosing your contact list. Scroll through and choose an email of a friend that you'd like to invite to knocking, as well as type in an email address. And this invitation will send them a link about knocking and that you have requested them to become a friend of yours in knocking, with a link to the iTunes store for them to download knocking and start sharing live video with you directly from device to device, from your phone to their phone.